guys, last night here, and welcome back to the Collection Zone. Yes, that's what I'm calling it now. Where we review figures and packaging don't matter. As I said, I'm not batting away the bigger boxes. So today we're going to be taking a look at the first leader class figure that I've gotten in A, a long time, and B, first leader class figure that I've gotten from Kingdom. The Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom leader class Beast Wars Megatron. So here there's the figure. Now before we get into that, I'm just going to take a quick look at the card / sticker, and this time I got Optimus Prime. And when you peel it away, you get him inside a kind of like dead universe, as the show made up to be. So, you know, there you go. So, if you don't know this character, go educate yourself and just get some Jesus, because let me just tell you this right now, this Beast Wars Megatron is one of my favorite incarnations of the character, Megatron. Mainly due to how he is, and because of his voice actor. If you don't know the voice actor, the actual voice actor for Beast Wars Megatron, we're not talking about freaking, the god-awful one that was actually in Kingdom. We're not talking about that one. We're talking about the original voice actor for Beast Wars Megatron, David K. Who I just love his work, David K. He's a really good and talented voice actor. But anyway, enough about that. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. Nice head sculpt there. It's not the original head, like all the Kingdom figures. This is going to be a little bit skewered. It's going to be more realistic than anything. So yeah, so you get the head sculpt there. Get a nice red for the eyes, which was painted. I did do some mods to this figure, so bear with me. Nice white teeth there. You got the teal running down the body. You got, beige running down the belly. Painted silver for the little fingers there for the dino arms. And overall, a really good figure. It's done in this really good purple, which has a really nice texture to it. I really like the texture for this figure. For some of the dino parts, it's actually really, really good. But yeah, now articulation-wise in Dino mode, head can move up and down on the hinge at the base, but you can also use this hinge right here, so you can look all the way up. Mouth can open and close. Little fun features: if you open the bottom jaw, the top jaw will open up. Don't open it too far, because this is just on a friction hinge and it will come off. I have had that problem a little bit. You can look side to side. Not much tilt there at the neck. Dino arms they're on ball joints, so you can move them around however you want. Legs can go back that far. They can go forward that far. Not much out unless you want to break the sculpt. You do get a knee bend at 90 degrees, and you do get an upward toe joint as well as ankle tilt. So yeah, now for the tail, you can wag his tail like that. There's a little bit of rotation there. You can wag this part of the tail as well, and there is rotation there as well. So he's fairly articulated in Dino mode. So there you have that. And now for comparison, let's bring in some other Beastie Boys. First, let's bring in Dinobot. And I think they scale really, really good together. Like that. And here he is with Primal. So there you go. So that's basically it for the Dino mode, which sees what you get. He doesn't come with any accessories, sadly. And I know there is a DNA upgrade kit for this guy that's coming out. I'm not really interested in it because he just comes with the sniper. I feel like he's good on his own because, you know, Megatron really didn't use that much. You know, he didn't use a rifle, he didn't use swords, he didn't use any of that. It was just him, you know. It was just him, you know. Do I wish he came with a rubber ducky? Of course. The only thing that I think he should have was a golden disc, which I think there's a second upgrade kit that that goes for Dinobot, Black Arachnia, and Scorponok that has a golden disc. So you know, I might get that one depending on how I feel, but you know. But anyway, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing you want to do is you want to come back here to the tail. You want to rotate. No, you want to flip up these thigh panels right here. Just flip them up and just bring them up. Now, I did break this tab right here because I wasn't careful. But you know, it still tabs in. Just fold that up and tab that in. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate all this around, and we'll leave that like that for now. You want to bring the legs back like that. You want to take this little panel here, shift it out, rotate it, and then hang on. Come on. Go in your home. Please go in your home, please. Please. There we go. Push it back in. Same thing on the other side. And that creates the side guns. I'm going to take that on all the hinges there. All the ratchet hinges. Just bring that in, shift it in. Same thing on the other side. Shift all that in and tab that together so it looks like that. You want to come here, you want to split his belly, expose his guts. No, I'm just kidding, it doesn't come with guts. You want to untab the waist from the or unclip the waist from the torso. There's a little clip in there that goes into a tab right there. You want to rotate all this. You want to fold all this out, come here, fold out the head, and then you want to bring this out and kind of just shift that in, and there you have that all done. For the backpack, we'll work on the backpack first. I'm gonna make sure that's tabbed in. Probably should have done this before tabbing. I'm going to undo the transformation a little bit. Sorry. You want to fold this in, fold that, fold this little panel back, fold the dino arms in. Same thing on the other side. Fold that back, fold the dino arms in, fold that down. Make sure you have these orientated properly. And have that. You want to make sure that's snapped in all the way. For the dino head, just bring that down, rotate it, and there you have one arm all done. Not the same thing on the other side. What you want to do is you want to untab. These are on soft panels, so be careful. You want to untab them, bring them up. This always flexes. Bring that up. Untab that. This always does this. Bring that up. Untab that. Oh, you also want to spin the tail around to make a little claw weapon there. And there you have Beast Wars Megatron in his robot mode, and it's a really well done robot mode. I really like it. It's a little bit of a cluttered mess in the backpack, but that's kind of how Megatron always is. So you know. So let's take a quick look at that head sculpt. Nicely done head sculpt. Really G1 faith or Beast Wars faithful. I did paint it with the enamel black. It was originally like pink or purple, same as the color of the plastic on the chest. I only painted the head because I think that was just too distracting. So you know. I know I do have to paint the silver here on those little chin things there. Red for the eyes. And overall, really well done. It's really unpainted, but you know, I can fix that up with some paint of my own. You know. And overall, really well done. You know, from the back, you know, backpack cleans, you know, pretty good. You know, most of the dinosaur is just hanging off the back, so you know. Now, articulation-wise, head is, I don't know if it's on a ball joint, but it is kind of on a swivel there, so you do get forward and back. You can't use that transformation joint to have him look up, but you know. This arm can do full 360, can go out that far. You have bicep at the elbow. You have a bend at more than 9 degrees there, and you know, of course, the mouth can open and close. For this arm, it's pretty much the same thing. Rotation at the bicep, go out that far. You do get a bend 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrist, and you get a claw. You get a claw joint there. You get waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. If I move the arm out of the way, they can't really go out that far due to the side gun. But you can just, you know, move that out of the way. And there you go. Full range of movement there. You get a below the knee swivel, bend there, and everything else that we talked about in the vehicle mode, or the beast mode. So yeah, you know, really well articulated, considering how he is. Now, before we go into the comparisons, I do have to talk about something that I did to this figure. There are a couple of videos going around. I'll post the one that I found in the description. But basically, here's the thing. I know that some people, you know, like the whole tail arm, but I don't really like it. So what I did, and bear with me, is that I made it to where this can come off. Now, I did put some super glue in here because it was, you know, spinning around all that, but I basically, there's a tutorial online on how to take this off. I'll put it in the description, but basically what you want to do is you want to cut the armature that it's on, but don't cut the peg, and then take this apart. There's a screw in there, unscrew it, That'll get everything. That'll take this apart. You just not throw out the screw, but just remove the screw. Don't use it again, and basically super glue the two pieces together, and then you've got yourself a removable tail arm. It does work. Initially, this was really, really, really hard to, keep together because it kept on like spinning. But I guess after, some super glue and just sitting on my shelf for a couple weeks, it tightened up, and it doesn't want to flop around as much. It still moves around because it's on a rotational joint, but it is what it is. What is going on here? Stay in there, please. Thank you. But if you do decide to remove that, you have access to the hand there. I know it's not the easiest thing. If you're wondering what that black was, I just heated up a box cutter and just tried to slice through it. That's my method because I don't have the time nor the patience to slowly slice at a freaking thing of plastic. So that's that. But it probably would have been better to clean this up a little bit. But if you don't like the tail arm, I know that the Masterpiece had removable tail arm, had removable tail, and pretty much you could strip them down basically. But also in the show as well, the Beast Wars show as well as Kingdom, he was able to take the tail arm off. So people are just uploading crap on taping. Anyway, so yeah, you can remove that. But I'm gonna leave it on for now, just for now, just for the rest of the review. So yeah. So for comparison, alright, saddle up, boys, because this is going to be a lot of comparisons this time. What should we start off with? Start off with Megatrons. Here he is with Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Here he is with TF Prime Megatron, who I recently recorded the review for. By the time you're seeing this, he's probably up. That was the last video. Anyway, here he is with Last Night Megatron. Here he is with Titans Return Galvatron, because I cannot find Kingdom Galvatron anywhere. If you find a Kingdom Galvatron around like the Port St. Lucie area, please let me know. For God's sake, let me know. So, there you have that. Here he is with, just because, here he is with Leader Class Shockwave. Not getting Leader Class Studio Series Prime out, because that's not a Leader Class. This is Leader Class. There you have that. Here he is with Kingdom Cyclonus. Just because. Kind of a double feature here, but here he is with both Siege and Netflix, Siege Optimus Prime and Netflix Nemesis Prime, just because. Next up, here he is with Earthrise Prime. Kind of, because, you know, these guys were the two leaders of the first wave of Kingdom, although he was a re-release. This is the Earthrise one, which I finally recorded. There's going to be a review on him. So you have that. Here he is with Earthrise Starscream. See how they scale? I mean, I don't know why he's getting a leader class. I don't know. Here he is with Kingdom Dinobot, who's... I don't know why that is. But there he is with Kingdom Dinobot. And here he is with Kingdom Primal. So, there you go. So, there you have Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron. And yeah, a really well done figure. You know, Beast Mode looks excellent. You know, a little bit modernized, but it does look good. Robot Mode, sure, is a little bit of a kibbly mess, but that's what Beast Wars Megatron is known for. He does have, you know, the wings for the backpack. I really think they could have made that a little bit more elegant, but, you know, what are you going to do? You know, of course, you know, paint, I do have to paint it myself, because the abundance of purple plastic here just really, yeah, I don't like it. You know, of course, you know, the mod, be careful with that. Be careful with that mod. If you do break your Beast Wars Megatron, don't say I didn't warn you, because that mod is only for careful hands. I've got shaky hands, so, you know, I'm not really good with it, but thankfully it did work out. Kind of a sloppy mess with what I did for the mod, but, you know, it is what it is. I will be giving him a paint job after I'm done. But, you know. But, yeah. Now, I do know that there are 2 re-releases of this mold. One was a complete repaint of this guy called T-Rex. I saw that in stores. I'm not really interested in it because I have no idea who T-Rex is. And, you know, I've never heard of a Maximal named T-Rex. Is he from, like... Leave down in the comments below if you know who the heck T-Rex is. And there's also a second repaint, a slight remold of this guy. He was with the collaboration with Transformers and Jurassic Park. I forget what the robot's name was, but yeah, there was that as well. And honestly, if they re-release this, you know, a couple, you know, with a more, you know, screen accurate paint job, I wouldn't be opposed to it, you know. Kind of like a premium finish. I did see the premium finish stuff. I really don't like it. You know, it looked a little bit too plain for me. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, like with this guy, I'm not trying to have him, you know, looking like he just went through like an actual freaking like the toy actually went through a freaking explosion. I'm not trying to do that. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not trying to have him look like he's, you know, not, you know, torn and battle worn and all that crap. You know. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, at the time of this recording, I just uploaded my first throwback video. Next up after that is going to be the Sideswipe video, so go check that out. And yes. Now, there's going to be another double review, like I did for the Megatron and Starscream. They're both core class, don't worry about it. But they're both going to be double reviews. I gotta come up with a thumbnail for that, because it's 2 obscure characters that barely have any screen time together, like in the same shot. But you know, in the G1 series anyway. But you know, I've got to come up with something. I might do separate. I don't know. But you know, it's gonna be really interesting. To do another double review. And then after that, I have no idea what's gonna come up because it's November right now, and yeah, I don't know what's gonna be coming my way. Now, never mind. I was going to talk about the Android thing. The Good Smile Company thing. I just spoiled it. Thanks. Now, this guy is... I think he's still up at BigBadToyStore.com. Go check them out. I did pick this guy up at Target, so and there was like a couple more there, so go check that out. And yeah, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram for stuff that's happening in my life down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because your opinion matters to me. And I guess that's it. So there is the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Leader Class Beast Wars Megatron. And this is Lucas saying, remember, we are here. We are waiting.
We are here. We are waiting.